Been a little while since we sat down like this, caught up over coffee, just talking, nothing missed. You say things have changed, the same old smile on your face. I can hear the old laughter still filling up this place. You ask me about work, and I ask about your kids. We remember the times when we both were just kids. It's easy to forget all the ways life gets tough. But with you sitting here, somehow it's enough. Just one more cup before you go. Let the daylight linger slow. You tell me stories and I'll lean in close. No rush for the door, no plows. One more cup and maybe then we'll both know we're not as far as we sometimes feel alone. Feel alone. We talk around old mistakes, not much more to say. No blame, no hard feelings, just time rolling away. You roll your sleeves, laugh at some silly old joke. Me and let it. The air feels lighter, like the words we never spoke. Just one cup before you go. Let the daylight linger slow. You tell me stories and I'll lean in close. No rush for the dawn to meet tomorrow. One more cup and maybe then we'll both know we're not as far as we sometimes feel alone. We're not as far as we sometimes feel alone. You've been my friend through bitter and sweet. Years can run by, but these moments repeat. Just one more cup, then we'll see how good it is to just be.
Catching my gaze, a half smile underneath old days. Steam winds from cups in slow parade. I'm just tracing your face in the quiet. All the little things we never quite say. It's easy to fall into comfort, letting talk drift in and out. In the space between laughter, I remember who we were. All the shared silences, the questions we let blur. You ask me how I'm holding up, I fumble something true. We circle around the past, still finding something new. A song we used to play. Time's moved on, but the notes still stay. We stumble through moments, lighter and slow. Notes falling soft, letting old stories stories grow. Sometimes I wanna say more to some poor friend tonight. Sometimes I wanna say more. The simple feels right tonight. In the space between laughter, I remember who we were. All the shared silences, the questions we let blur. You ask me how I'm holding up, I fumble something true. We circle around the past, defining something new. Maybe we've wandered far, maybe that's okay. Sometimes distance keeps the friendship safe in some strange way. So we sit in the after, neither holding on too tight. Just a table, two smiles, and the glow of old light. In the space between laughter, I remember who we were. Not needing to say too much, letting comfort occur. You ask me if I'm happy, I answer with a grin. This time just being here feels enough to begin.
Funny, isn't it, how this place quiets down when you slip away for a minute or two. Your cup warming the wood, your book left on the arm. I'm not reading, just glancing, remembering you. Never said I'd mind the wait, or these gentle afternoons we share. You drift through like Sunday morning, with a smile, with a chair, still room for two there. Do you notice small things missing, or the solved crossword on your knee? I move in step with you leaving, coffee cooling next to me. But the room learns the shape of your laughter, soft traces meant only for me. Never said I'd mind the wait, or these gentle afternoons we share. You drift through like Sunday morning, with a smile, with the chair, still room for two there. If you come wandering back through the doorway, I'll be right where you left my heart. Quiet hours mean more for your being than all of the bustle once did at the start. You never said I'd mind the wait or these gentle afternoons we share. We drift through like Sunday morning with a smile, with a chair, still room for two there. You bring in the day so softly. Your absence just lets in the view. And though the room may grow quieter, it's still holding space for you.
You never hear me tapping on the tabletop, do you? Soft shoes slide and shuffle under afternoon shade. You sip slow and I watch you wander, far away gaze. I say your name in patterns, hoping you might stay. I say it till you notice. Notice, notice. Say it till you notice. Feel it settle, settle, settle. Say it till you notice. Time and time again, every gentle moment. I say it till you notice. You drum your fingers and don't catch a thing. I laugh just lightly, line up my words in a row. Hints hover, waiting for your glance to swing my way. Breath caught in my pocket, I try to let it go. I say it till you notice. Notice, notice. I say it till you notice. Feel it settle, settle, settle. I'll say it till you notice. Falling out, ever careful moment. I say it till you notice. Skipping, gentle but relentless. Same old phrase, circling the space between us. Quiet confessions linger in the loose ends. Still I say it softer, hoping you answer. I say it till you notice. Notice, notice. Say it till you notice. When the room begins to spin, I say it till you notice. Let the lines repeat again. Every hopeful moment, I say it till you notice. So I say it till you notice. Say it till you notice. I say it till you notice. Soft hum. Let me tell you what's left when the clock won't move. Just you, just me, just quiet. Hands in my pockets, cold room. Can't remember when the coffee cooled. You're across from me, I somewhere else. Half a word breaks in the middle, not much left now. Mute a trumpet size. You twirl your ring, I count spots on the table. Chin in my hand, sax in the background, soft. Used to talk so much, used to laugh. Now space between, longer than our days. Words fall flat, drifting there. Not much to say anymore, but I hear it all in your silence. Heart wants to shout, lips barely move. We live in the hush between lines. Not much to say, but I know. Tight shoes at the door, bowl with 2 keys. Half-eaten pie, you leave your fork. The trumpet's a whisper, the piano don't judge. Could reach for your hand, fingers stay curled. Little laugh and no sound. Ceiling fan turns ticking along. Why is it so heavy when nothing goes wrong? Every day's simpler, every night's the same. Old film playing, no voice, just frames. Stillness where our music used to live. Not much to say anymore, but I hear it all in your silence. Heart wants to shout, lips barely move. We live in the hush between lines. Yeah, not much to say, not much. Not much to say, not. Remember the dancing. Remember the mess on the counter, the way you sing wrong. When did quiet turn bitter?
Or is it just calm? Listen, not holding it in, I'm not pulling away. It's just something left over, something that won't say. We move in slow circles, we pretend it'll pass. I breathe in the silence, you don't even ask. Maybe nothing is wrong, maybe that's what's real. But I keep trying to notice if you feel what I feel. Tables get cleared, maybe so do we. If you find your words, save one for me. Used to talk so much, used to laugh. Now space between, longer than a day. Words fall flat, drifting near. Not much to say, and I hear me more, but I hear it all in your silence. Heart wants to shout, lips barely move. We live in the hush between lines that fade out. Not much to say. Just you, just me, not much to say. Harmony, vocalization, just dream, not much to say.
Soft rain tapping on the glass tonight. Half-finished coffee, I traced the lines. Your chair's empty, the world rolls by slow. I breathe in quiet, let the silence grow. If I reach out, will the stillness stay? Or drift gentle as the smoke fades away? Here on my side of the window pane, I fold another hour into the rain. Warm lingers in the shape you left behind. Unsaid words gather, turning in my mind. The clock hands move, but the light stands still. Je garde l'espoir, même loin de toi. I hold hope even far from you. If I reach out, will the stillness stay? Or drift gentle as the smoke fades away? Here on my side of the window pane, I fold under, over into the rain. Sometimes the world softens at the edge of night, and every quiet longing feels just out of sight. If I reach out, will the stillness stay? Or drift gentle as the smoke fades away? Here on my side of the window pane, I fold another hour into the rain. Raindrops scatter the street below. I watch and wonder, letting you go. Evening tumbles in through open windows. You trace circles on the rim of your glass. Laughter drifts between delicate phrases. I almost say too much and let it pass. Did you notice that pause just before I smile? Or was it just the wine turning slow? Or am I the only one thinking we might linger here for a while? Oh no. Your hand sweeps a crumb from the white tablecloth. Your eyes don't meet mine, but I feel them just the same. Questions bloom in the hush between our breathing. I'm asking without speaking. You answer with my name. Did you notice that pause just before I smile? Or was it just the wine turning slow? Or am I the only one thinking we might linger here for a while? Da-da-da-do-ba. Maybe it's nothing but the evening's charm. Maybe it's something in the way your show leans in. Let the saxophone fill what we won't quite say. All these little invitations brushed in blue and gray. just before I smiled? Or was it just the wine turning slow? Am I the only one thinking we might linger here a while? If I ask the question, would you answer true? Or shall we keep dancing around all that's new? Just the kettle whistling slow, half a cup still warm, you know. Curtains drawn, never mind why. It's morning, but I'll let it drift by. Pour it out, pour it out. It's empty now, every round. Pour it out, pour it out. I'm just watching as it drowns. Fingers tracing stains in the clay, silent as the muted horns play. A lost thought in the steam that glides, circles fading, leave no lies. Maybe it feels a drop, then gone. Maybe a sip, just moving on. I pour again, I pour again. Nothing there but pour it out, pour it out. It's empty now, every round. Pour it out, pour it out. I'm just watching as it drowns. Pour it out, pour it out, pour it out, pour it out, pour it out. Windows fog, keep looking down. One phrase spinning, going round. Pour it out, pour it out. It's empty now, every round. Pour it out, pour it out. I'm just watching as it drowns. Half a cup still warm, you know.
I catch your glance across the crowded room. The way you turn away tells me everything. There's something in the air between us now that wasn't there before. Almost blue, almost true, the words we never say. Almost here, almost clear, but you keep slipping away. Oh, almost blue, almost through, we're pretending we're just friends. When will this almost end? laugh too loud at someone else's joke. Your fingers trace the rim of your glass. I memorize the curve of your shoulder, the way you hold your head when you think. Almost blue, almost true, the words we never say. Almost here, almost clear, but you keep slipping away. Almost blue, most through with pretending we're just friends. When will this almost end? Maybe tonight, when the music fades and the last light dims, we'll find the courage to speak our hearts before morning comes again. Almost blue, almost true, but words we never say. Almost here, almost clear, but you keep slipping away. Almost blue, almost through with pretending we're just friends. When will this almost end? Almost blue, almost blue. You and me talking round and round around. Words keep spinning, falling, quiet, sharp, a sound. Just you and me sitting, not much to say. Keeps going, won't fade away. Again, again, again. Here we spin, same old line, new way. Again, again, again. Eyes low, table tapping, breath is short, draw it out. Your word, my shape passing, open mouth, closed out. You and me not moving, every beat repeats, circle never meets. Again, again, again. Here we spin, same old line, new day. Again, again, again. You know, I know, we know, somewhere we begin. Ba-da, ba-da-da, round never ends. borderline. New face, again, again, again. Quiet keeps talking round and round. Whoa. Late in the hallway, waiting for you to turn. Could be the end of the party, could just be the start. My shoes tapping softly, you laugh under your breath. You move closer, I move closer, just like we used to do. Still holding that question, will you? Even now I'm wondering, will you? Just one dance, say it again. Just one dance, just one chance to remember. Just one dance, in the hush of this place. Just one dance, just one dance, just one dance. Soft as the piano, your hand finds my sleeve. Muted trumpet calling out on the street. Moon through the window, forgotten keys. We don't talk about leaving, but we know what it means. Still holding that question, will you? Barely breathing, hoping, will you? Just one dance, say it again. Just one dance, just one night to remember. Just one dance, in the hush of this place. Just one dance. So many chances behind us, so few ahead. My heart in the rhythm, your eyes in my head. You smile at the corner, we both understand. It won't matter tomorrow, but tonight let it stand. Just one dance, say it again. Just one dance. All we've got is this music. Just one dance in the hush of this night. Just one dance. Just one dance. Just one dance. Just one dance. Close my eyes. Just one dance. Still waiting for you to turn. Just one dance. I sent a note to where I used to be. Ink a little smudge, shaky on the line. Old kitchen table, chip blue paint, soft light. Words running slower than the passing time. Or did you ever think you'd make it here? With pockets full of questions, heavy with the years. We laugh at what I worry about now. Little hands making sense of the sky somehow. I find you in the morning when the rain place I've grown. La 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 la. Oh, would you recognize this gentle sound? Every now and then. You always thought love looked like the movies, black and white and neat, like the dress you wore. Turns out it's messy, a quiet two-step, leaving shoes by the hallway door. Forgiveness feels different, simple but slow. I learned that the hard way. Wanted you to know. Parfois je pense à toi, petit cœur sans défense. L'avenir semble si loin, rempli d'espérance. Le monde te fera douter, mais garde ton élan. Chante encore doucement, sous la lampe en néon. En nous, sous la lampe du salon. You laugh at what I worry about now. Little hands making sense of the sky somehow. And I find you in the morning when the radio's low. Every now, what a relief. Notice face I grow. La 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 la. You recognize this gentle sound. Every now and then.
Did you always walk so slow, tracing rivers on the window pane? I watch you carve the weather in silence as cab wheels swim past in the rain. A kettle sighs, a room half shaded, your laughter lingering faint. If this is a beginning or an ending, who could draw that line so straight? Sometimes the air tastes like maybe, sometimes it settles into not yet. There's music caught between our glances I can't quite forget. How long will you wait for me? When nighttime stretches across each hour, is patience a shelter or merely a key that turns in the heart's quiet tower? How long will you wait, or have I missed the sign? Tell me, am I yours, or simply passing time? You hum beneath the muted trumpet, tracing circles rimmed in gold. I'm learning slow to read your silences, finding warmth before the coffee's cold. The saxophone rambles through the morning. Will you ramble too? Is devotion measured in small moments, or the things we never do? You set down words with careful fingers. I leave questions by your chair. Tonight the room feels lightly haunted by all we're not prepared to share. How long will you wait for me? When nighttime stretches bridges cross each hour. Is patience a shelter or merely a key that turns in the heart's quiet tower? How long will you wait, or have I missed the sign? Tell me, am I yours or simply bad time? If I asked for a lifetime, would you hold out your hand? Am I chasing what's fading or making my stand? Ooh, How long will you wait for me when nighttime stretches across each hour? Is patience a shelter or merely a key that turns in the heart's quiet tower? How long will you wait, or have I missed the sign? Tell me, am I yours or simply passing time?
Footsteps through the kitchen, finding things unused. Piano sighs under muted trumpet. Traces of mornings left behind. A breath before the song begins. You leave your coffee cooling in the same old cup. Handle chipped, lip worn smooth, where your mouth finds it. Drifting past the window each morning, just out of reach, I watch the steam spiral away with what you never say. But I keep setting the table round and round, humming the tune of everything you've dropped. Evenings fold into the piano's hush. There's a pattern breaking in the background, softer every day. Your jacket's draped behind your chair like it might return. Notes hang in air, linger in stacks by the door. You speak in pauses, leave your sentences half spilled. I gather up the pieces, pretend they're whole. Still I keep setting the table round and round, humming the tune of everything you've dropped. Evenings fold into the piano's hush. There's a pattern breaking in the background, softer every day. Yesterday's sun caught in a chipped plate. Your laughter used to fill up the room. Now the corners go on, collecting what's left, and silence learns to bloom. Midnight comes with a shiver, echoes in the sink. I trace faded lines on china, trying hard not to think. You move through the morning like spilled milk. Every day a little less to clean away. Yeah, I keep setting the table round and round, humming the tune of everything you've dropped. Evenings fold into the piano's hush. There's a pattern breaking in the background, softer every day. Muted cradles the question, will the cup hold another morning, or is it next to break? Brushed drums carry what's left to end a quiet fade, a gentle ache. Piano finds its way in, soft as a thought. Stir of brushes, something simmering not yet caught. A hint of trumpet, waiting in the dark. Room's too warm for the morning, window stuck half shut. I watch the dust float under low light, hours blur and not. It's early, but not too early to sit with what's been on my mind. I tilt my mug, spill a little, say I'm fine. Every little fix I try comes loose in my hands. Things pile up beside the sink and still I'll make new plans. If patience is a skill, I must have missed the class. But I laugh, pretending this could take a while. This could wow, I tell myself again.
I trip on the shoes by the door, forget what for. Mail on the counter, I swore I'd open last night. A milk, out of bread, out of reasons, isn't that right? I nearly say aloud. I watch the steam from my mouth disappear into the room. Is this frustration or just everyday gloom? Saxophone carries on repeat and almost asking. Shoe by the door, coat on the chair, forget why I left him there. Half drunk, coffee turning cold, getting old. Can't pretend I'm not aware how every easy fix gets tangled. Easy answers always flee. I keep thinking someday maybe patience will stick with me. But Sunday turns into Tuesday, list grows long as a winter's night. I promise myself tomorrow I'll finally get it right. But it's easy to feel the world spinning just a little too fast. I sit here stuck in circles, hoping his feelings won't last.
Every little fix I try comes loose in my hands. Things pile up beside the sink and still I make new plans. If patience is a skill, I must have missed the class. But I laugh, pretending this could pass. Could take a while, I whisper to my teeth.
I sigh at the stack of things left undone. Let them be. Saxophone softly repeats. This could take a while. Piano and brushes fade like the last line unspoken. Beat trumpet lingers. This could take a while.
There's a whisper in the traffic, slow and sweet. Lonely footsteps tracing lines where corners meet. I find comfort in the silence, dancing in between, longing for the answer in a world unseen. Midnight blue coats the avenues we roam. Every sigh feels her like a warning to call home. Would you stay till the signals change? Sipping spoken right the horn through the air. One more minute before dawn finds us there. eyes as they turn, all the meanings in a glance too tender to discern, broken by the patience of a far-off train, breathing in the silence, swallowing my refrain. In the dim we hold our reasons close, pattern shifting underneath the pose. All we learned in passing, all we never chose, feels fragile as the morning's faded crows. Would you stay till the signals change? Sit beside me as the world rearranges. Words unspoken ride the horn through the air. One more minute before dawn finds us there. Just a signal, just a sign, waiting with you on the line.
Room key by the lamp, notes scattered soft, coffee rings fade, not much said yet. Suitcase half sip, morning leans in, hotel voices drift. He watches steam spin. He sits quiet, fingers tap the table's edge. Tick of the clock, reminder he's not home. Sheets tangle, sunlight slices through the blinds. He lingers where last night still lives inside his mind. Phone rings, he lets it echo, doesn't check the line. Newspapers at the door and red headlines. He's learned how to stall for a little more time. They check out stout, heart undecided, drawing his own line. Breakfast for one, suit jacket pause, receipt by the cup, it all feels on pause. Window, breathe, city hum, rising in waves. He sketches memories in steam on the glass. She's stained glass, history don't lingers where light slices through the blinds. He lingers where last night still inside his mind. Phone rings, he lets it echo, doesn't check the line. Newspapers at the door, unread headlines. He's learned how to stall for a little more time. They check out, heart undecided, drawing his own line. He wonders if leaving means nothing remains, if staying means losing what he can't quite explain. Sheets tangled, sunlight slices through the blinds. Here's where last night still lives inside mine. Phone rings, he lets it echo, doesn't check the line.
newspapers at the door amid headlines. He's learned how to stall for a little more time. Late check out, hard, undecided, drawing his own line. Room key on the counter, soft shoes on marble. He lets the door close, breath held, exhale follows. Not much sleep again. You left your mug in the sink. Water runs too long. I watch the paint chip, words in my throat. Another sigh slips out. You don't say much. Your shoes by the door all week. I give up asking, but I still notice each tiny thing stacking up in the quiet. Some days I just wanna knock it all down. Some days I hold my tongue like it's a lifeboat. You say let's not start again right now. I nod and press my hands flat to my knees. Nothing much, just a dozen little things. I try to let go, but it all spins around. I crack a joke, half-hearted grin from you. We both stare at the fridge. Some days I just wanna knock it all down. Some days I hold my tongue like it's a lifeboat. You say let's not start again right now. I nod and press my hands flat to my knees. Maybe it's just one of those days where the air feels too heavy to breathe. But I see you sitting there quiet, looking back at me. And maybe that's all I need tonight. Some days I just wanna knock it all down. Some days I hold my tongue like it's a lifeboat. You say let's not start again right now. I nod and press my hands flat to my knees. Just one of those days. Just one of those days. Just one of those days. Just one of those days.
The wind had to let your water was more. Child bet all the balls again, one left for. Make it better scrape to mellow and sing. Make it where I name the moon. But when the morning of the wet and golden wine in your lotus stone. I was standing alone with the sun, the loose thing I might be seen. Could I mend the moment a hand, but so. Somewhere on the far side of this quiet evening, small questions linger, traded with the moon. There's a coffee ring on old paper, half-finished lines. I trace my name in silence, thinking maybe soon. Wind at the window, slow moving time. A distant laughter floats up from the hall. Someday soon I'll ride back from sweet tomorrow. Promise a gentler shoulder, less borrowed sorrow. If I find room inside these well-worn shoes, well, I know the quiet voice left to follow. In the soft-lit kitchen, the radio low, I write to someone half-remembered, a version of me who waits for answers on the other side of questions, trying to learn how to set worries free. Flickering street lamp, a whisper of rain, chasing the patterns of yesterday's ride. Someday soon I'll ride back from sweet tomorrow. Promise a gentler shoulder, less borrowed sorrow. If I find room inside these well-worn shoes, well, I know the quiet voice left to follow. Maybe you're standing at a half-open door, humming a tune you barely recall. If you find this letter folded in the morning, will you smile at how I miss you most of all? Pages are turning, each moment in time, trading my worries for a pause in the song. Someday soon I'll ride back from sweet tomorrow. Promise a gentler shoulder, less borrowed sorrow. If
If I find a room inside these well-worn shoes, well, I know the quiet voice left to follow. Somewhere on the far side I'll meet